Last week on Monday, Datto Does Destiny released a video about why he thinks they should, add doors and stuff to strike fights and stuff to stop people from cheesing them, and as well as, talking about cheesing itself. And he got a lot of flack for this video, not because it was a bad video, it's just because people who defended cheesing or just didn't like people complaining about, or didn't like someone complaining about them being able to cheat, sent death threats and stuff to him. Now, that's not really necessary. I personally agree with Datto that, cheating shouldn't be in the game in the first place. It ruins other people's enjoyment of the game. It is essentially cheating. One of the main problems of cheating is, raids. You cheese a raid, you basically cheat. And say you're a new player, well, not new, but you're going into the raid for the first time. You're geared up, you're looking forward to it. You're willing to learn the strategies from experienced players, and then you can't find any single group that actually wants to do the strategy. Instead, they all want to push Atheon off the cliff in volatile glass. It's nice it's been patched out, but it would have been incredibly annoying at the time for someone who actually wanted to learn how to play that section properly. I've heard many people on the forums of Destiny saying, I want to be able to get into a raid party that isn't cheesing, but I can't find a group that isn't because they are all just saying, oh yeah, we're going to cheat. It's cheap. Taking the challenge out of the game is pointless, really. What's the point in doing it? You ruin the enjoyment for other people, and what's the point in playing it if you're just going to cheat? Plus, isn't it more satisfying when you get that awesome raid gear or an exotic that you fucking worked for it? It's like, I see lots of people who want Vex Mythoclast so much, and they do the hard mode strikes. So they do the raid Vault of Glass on hard mode several times, trying to get this one rifle, and they do it by the book, and they work fucking hard for it. And when they get it, it's super satisfying. It's super satisfying to get that one exotic that you can only get from doing that. It kind of cheapens it a bit if someone decides, oh, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to cheese the fight to push Atheon off the cliff several times on hard mode. It's cheap. It's unfair. So, yeah, I'm glad what they did with the Crota's End raid was they decided to delay the hard mode till January or around about the January-February period of this year, because they want to be able to work out ways that people might cheese so they can get rid of them before the hard mode launches. That's a good idea, plus it means people can gear up and stuff for it. But no, back to the original point, it is kind of worrying that members of the Destiny community thought they had to send death threats to a person who does videos just because he disagrees with them cheating. He doesn't care if they do it. He says if you want to cheat, fine, but he says less death threats are needed and cheating needs to be taken out altogether. What's wrong with that? It's kind of a shame, really, because the Destiny community, I found, is brilliant. It's one of the best things about the game is the community. They are so fun to just play the game with most of the time. It's just a shame when people ruin stuff for you, because I had it once where I was doing the summoning pits, hence why I'm playing summoning pits footage. It's not the footage of the time it happened, but I just thought I'd play some summoning pits footage because it fits with what I'm about to say. And we were doing it on when it was one of the Nightfall strikes, and yeah, we were like really far through it. We were fighting Fogarth, he was like down to half health, we hadn't died, and then one member of the team just decides, I'm going to hide in the door. Now, for those of you who don't know, on the summoning pit strike, if you hide in the door, you're not really meant to do this. It's cheating, because what happens is the game knows that you're cheating though, so what it does is it punishes you by summoning a shrieker in the doorway to try kill whoever's in there, but also it summons a horde of wizards and knights. Now on the lower difficulties that's not much of a problem, but on the higher difficulty those wizards and knights spawned with shields that weren't on the burn, so we had trouble with them. We were equipped with solar weapons and they came out with frigging void shields, so we were not prepared for them. So we ended up dying. We wiped. Mission over, Nightfall strike over. We worked really hard and one person ruined it for us. It's people like that that really annoy me. That's why I don't like people cheating and cheating, especially in online games like this where other people and cooperation is important, because if you fuck it up by trying to cheat, or you cheat and you succeed, you cheapen the other people's victory. Oh yeah, you might have sped it up for yourself, but you cheapen their victory. It's not fun. So yeah, sorry for ranting on for like 5 minutes about it, but it's just it's kind of rather annoying that people think it's okay to send death threats to someone just because they disagree with them. So yeah, that was my rant on cheesing in Destiny. Yes, you can probably expect a lot more videos about Destiny from me. I play it regularly, just as much as I play Final Fantasy XIV online. So you can expect more Destiny videos from me. I hope you enjoyed listening to me rant for 5 minutes. Most people tend to do. So yeah, peace.